this duo of Brewmaster Hoodwink John. Imagine Acorn Shot would dealt magic damage, so it procs into Brew. That would be so amazing. Because you could just proc that non-stop. I mean, it would literally make me so excited. As well, top lane, Hanskin, he's not looking too excited right now. He'll eat a Fairy Fire up, but it's not going to matter. He will go down. A lot of damage being dealt here with those Iron Shells, as we have hit level 3 on the Water Rune away from him, because you did see Chuen get it on his Pango, so happy days there. Like, the TA is not having a very free time.
Oh, they almost got Coop.
They might still have him. Like, he's dying, yeah. Curse of Avernus. Oh, excuse me. Curse of... Arcane Curse. There's too many curses. Arcane Curse. We'll take him out. This bottom lane, Ponlo ends up dying here. JMV able to pick him off.
Yeah, so you're off to a solid start already for Ivy, and you're finding some... Anyway, so you have enough to at least survive all of that damage here for Stoikov and just play that lane. So you're hitting that early tempo for Ivy so far. Your lanes are working out quite well. You really haven't stopped Charlie though, which was our concern for the Darkseer lane. Like, Terrorblade can still play there.
Hanskin goes down, but look at this. Stoikov's being chased here. Nice pushback from Ponlo to set up. Arrow is not going to land in time. Chuen able to get the Rolling Thunder, but Stoikov looks like he can just sidestep this, and he will. Chuen, not having the easiest Rolling Thunder, will have to back his way out, but now the chase is on. They pop the trap. They'll have another. In the meantime, Charlie ends up going down top lane, so even more disaster happening here for Alliance, as Chuen is going to get caught and does go down. Stoikov able to pick up the kill, and that's 2 cores down for Alliance in a matter of 20 seconds.
Take a tier 1 mid and try to shut down the map from there. Get some space out for your TB from that point onward and punish greed. I don't quite see that happening for Alliance anytime soon.
Oh, bottom lane, they're trying to move in, but there is an extra hero to help out. Doom going to be committed here by Zani, and S4 going to be left behind as Ponlo needs to run, but they have the vision with the Rocket Flare. Ponlo, oh, it's a lot of damage with this Battery Assault Iron Shell combo. Way too much to deal with. So they will hand over the tip to their clock. Very nice rotation. Noticing that they were out of position here on the side of Alliance.
They need Chuen ready. They need Ponlo to be kind of connected to the Pangolier here. S4, once he has his ult, perhaps you can play, but that's a massive cooldown to expend for some moves coming out here. And you're still getting room to farm on your TA and your Darkseer.
Yeah, bottom lane, Ponlo's been caught again. He will drop. Rotation is incoming from Chuen, but it's a long TP. He'll finally get there. S4 is still chasing this pos 5. This is Clockwork being such a pesky hero. He will just kind of sacrifice himself for that, but it still feels well worth it. You force a rotation from the mid lane, you force Rolling Thunder to be expended, and all they get is a pos 5. End up pinging him out, but Zani, he'll get the Doom off. Problem is the Rolling Thunder was already there, and the rotations, they aren't incoming yet. Here they come though. You've got one coming in, that'll be Stoikov. Zani, he's still alive, but S4, he's popped the Primal Split. Zani's still trying to fight this one out. We'll go back after Ponlo, but he will finally go down. There's now S4. He'll go for a bit of a chase onto Stoikov. Meanwhile, Charlie will go down top lane. And the TA, Stoikov, he is still being chased here by Alliance. Getting very, very low now. Still trying to survive through this. He'll go for the meld, but it's not going to be enough. In fact, now a third kill to come the way of Alliance, it seems. As the Cogs are not going to protect their Clockwork. He will also drop. An Alliance, they get a 3-4 trade across the map as even JM shows up. He'll take down Ponlo. In come more rotation. Zani's here now. Zani, I mean, he might just clean up. Chuen, very, very low on the Pango, will go down. JMV picking up a second. The respawn time is just so darn low. He'll even chase for a third now.
Comparison to Stoikov and to Sani. So he's still set to meet his own timings, like Dragonlance up, Yasha to follow, probably the full Manta as well. Although,
yeah, I mean, jump in. Charlie again being focused here. He's going to try and fight back, but the problem is there is backup. He's gone. He is dead. I mean, he had Sunder available, but I don't think he felt as though he could get in range of the Darkseer, so he does die another time. And this is the thing, like, the Clockwork Darkseer combo.
Suppressing the map out from Alliance. Alliance, though, going for another smoke play. This one not under a ward or trap. They might find a good flank. They've got that Primal Split ready here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the key ability, I think, to try and make Alliance really win out these fights. Is just look at this. Coupe is just moving in. He does not give a crap. He'll force the primal split out. That seems kind of worth if Ivy can get everything out of everyone out of there. But Ponlo, he's going to find another target. He finds the Darkseer, so Ade goes down. And now suddenly the primal split seems a lot more worth for Alliance, as they are going to move into that mid-tier 1 tower.
It's greedier. They need to farm. They've got the Deso and Stoikov. They give their tier 2. They want to take Roche, but they haven't taken pickoffs before this. It melts fast, but Alliance are aware.
This is way too risky. They come out of the smoke now. Everybody gotta get out of the Roshan pit. They are still trying for this as well. They are still trying for Roshan. Knocked out of the pit is the TA, but S4 is all over him. Surely no way out is Stoikov. He's gonna try and get Chuen. He does get the Pango down, but it costs his own life. Zani still trying to fight. Already committing the Doom here. S4, he'll just keep going. He doesn't mind. In comes Charlie now. Even without the Metamorphosis, he can help with the Reflection. And that's going to be your Pos 1 Doom going down once again, maybe? Not quite. He's somehow actually going to run his way out. As JMV picks off Ponlo. Alliance completely forgetting about the Pos 1 Doom will go back towards the Mirana. And they'll have their way with him, I do believe, as he does go down. But Roshan isn't going to be free for Alliance. They've got to stick around here because I think Ivy, they are S4. He gets the primal split off just in the nick of time. Can they fight back? S4, he'll lose one Bruling. Looks like he'll lose the second, and now he's got caught on the third. So a nice little bushwhack to hold them back for a little bit, but S4, I believe he's just going to be left alone to die. So they do hookshot him up to ensure he does go down. Hanskin eventually popping the global silence, but it's not going to mean much. Does allow him to at least escape with the TP. Problem is they've also found Ponlo. So the Hoodwink should just die here, and they do get the very nice cogs off, though he does push himself out of there. But eventually, JMV going to be able to pick up the kill on the Mirana.
Those are actually pretty big kills for the side of Ivy. It costs a lot of...
4 staff away, just in the nick of time. The Chuen to go for a bit of a chase here with the Rolling Thunder. Inhibit is there onto the Clockwork. He is a pretty sitting duck here. They do commit the Doom here from Zani onto the Pangolier. Meanwhile, S4, he'll go for the Primal Split. Who are they actually chasing? Everyone's pop BKBs. Stoikov, he will at least take down Ponlo. But now he's slowed up by the Skadi. He's got no way out. He'll try to meld, but it's not going to be anywhere near enough. It's all for the sake of killing off a damn Hoodwink. There's Ivy now just trying to get everyone else out of there, but they've also caught another. Hoop's going to jump in with the hookshot to try and save Ade, but it's pretty much save a buddy syndrome here. This global silence will be popped. The Darkseer trying to run, but the silence not allowing him to pop the surge. They'll even lose the Clockwork's courier in the meantime as Charlie picks up a triple kill on the TB. And now Roshan is certainly going to go.
Like, he's got the War Stomp, the AoE Doom. Once you line them up in that vac wall as well, it's fairly easy for Stoikov to get some good Sideblade usage there. On top of that,
Chuen's looking to move in. Ponlo not really lucky with the bushwhack. They are only going to find Coop for now, and well, the Clockwork is going to die. So not exactly what they wanted in this fight for Alliance, but they'll take it. It's still a +5 kill. Luckily for Charlie as well, he's got the Axe Blessing up, so only popping the Terror Wave for this. Does still have the real Metamorphosis as they are going to jump in. Zani, he's out with the AoE Doom. Still trying to run away is Charlie. Instead, they'll have to take Ponlo's life away. Charlie going to survive, pops the Metamorphosis. Will run right back towards Vincento and does find him. JM's down, and now they even found the TA. That's the much bigger target. Stoikov trying to blink away. Will go for the fight, taking down Hanskin with him, but it's not worth it. He does go down. And maybe forced to buy back here to defend high ground if Alliance do choose to go for it. You have some core items coming up. There's an axe being built on Ade, but problem is Roshan is happening. Rocket Flame will give the vision. Don't know if they can get there in time, but they're going to try. Jump in. Hookshot is there. Everyone in the Roshan pit. Global Silence popped as well. The Aegis is on the deck. Everyone trying to click it, but nobody's getting it. Where's the Aegis? Charlie finally picks it up. Oh, boy. So close yet so far. Complete fiesta in the Roshan pit, as they will refresh the Doom, but more so for the BKB. Zani just trying to get a way out of this, but he is a sitting duck now, bashed up by Chuen. He is going to go down. Buybacks immediately coming up from Ade, but this game is looking so tough now. Like that Roshan, it felt like their final chance.
I don't know if that's going to be enough here.
I mean, it's something. See what he can do with it. I believe he gave it over to the Darkseer, so Ade now doesn't need to buy his own Ags. You do have the normal punch now available on the Darkseer. We'll jump in. Vacuum is there. Normal punch onto S4, or rather Charlie, but Charlie can just sunder it right off and go right to work onto Stoikov, who's trying to run, but the damage output is just insane here from Charlie. And the tier 4 tower is now suddenly under siege as Alliance. Oh, jump in from Zani. Doom is out. It's onto Charlie, but is there follow-up? They're going to try and jump in. Go after the TB, but keep in mind, he still has the Aegis up. So he's got the secondary life plus the Terror Wave, as they are getting right to work. Charlie is still just mad fighting through all of this, but will finally go down the first time. Alliance, do they leave Charlie be? S4 is still sticking around. Charlie's going to fight against the wall on his own, basically. They'll vac him back, and Charlie eventually going to drop. A triple kill for Stoikov. Only issue being is they got the Megas up. So, sure, the game continues. Midases. I mean, could you imagine?
You know, I knew that from the moment we saw his play on Aster Ares that Ponlo's kind of lost it just a little bit. I mean, it works when it works. You know, these are just, this could work. The Dagon burst could work.
This could work. Yeah, they found the clockwork here, John. Coops down. He does have buyback. Alliance, they were looking towards the next Roshan, but to jump in, Hanskin, he's already down. That was a quick blow up by Stoikov, but now they've got the Doom caught out. The Doom, I mean, he's trying to survive through it, but the permastun is out. Buyback, but Ade's already gone. Oh my God. Too much damage. Still, Stoikov's going to try finding S4. That's a nice start. Zani still chasing. They'll even pick off Ponlo here, it seems like, because Ponlo, he tries to run, but there's just no way out of this Doom. And they're still going for more. Problem is the Ancient is currently exposed under attacks of Zani. And Stoikov to go for a fight, but Ade's there to make sure he can't continue chasing. There's your Dagon coming out. I'm not even sure what he Dagon. Just did no damage. Zani, in the meantime, still running away from Charlie. There's an arrow. Not going to land. Meanwhile, they caught the Doom with a bushwhack. Ponlo picks up Zani, takes him out. That's your Doom down for 2 minutes. They've got Coop as well. That'll be the clockwork dying. And it seems like this game is well and truly about over. There's 3 heroes are down. 1 only has buyback. No Roshan necessary. Alliance, they will rush for the Ancient. I don't see a way Stoikov can defend this on his own, but he's going to try. Pops the BKB early, but cannot deal with Charlie. Ade, he's going to go for the normal punch. Ponlo will just Dagon the illusion down. And now Ancient is under siege here by Alliance. Still playing it very, very safe because they don't have many BKBs available, but it won't really matter. Chuen will just hold down the TA. They'll take the TA's life eventually. Who picks up the Divine Rapier? Someone wants a stat pad. Chuen will do it. And with that, the Ancient is gone. Stoikov, he'll die maybe another time, but nevertheless, game 1 is over. Alliance.
It's impossible to reach into the sniper, so you might have to look at support rotations. There is a little bit of action coming out with Coop here.
It certainly is. He's getting very aggressive. In fact, Hanskin's the one getting aggressive here on the Maranas. He's actually going to see the Snapfire a second time. Doesn't have level 2, so he's going to get cookied. And he's dead. When he committed all his leap charges for that chase, that's kind of the rough part of it all, is like he didn't even have Starfall to, or other Starstorm here, Jonathan. Missed out on the Courier just barely, which is a little bit upsetting, but it was just an Observe Ward. Stoikov, I don't believe, has noticed he's there yet. Very, very sneaky plays here from that Clockwork. And he will jump in. Cogs are out, Stoikov trapped within them. Chuen is there with the follow-up damage. Stoikov dropping low is going to go down. Very strong rotation here from Ponlo, and now Coop. He rotated. He'll go for a cookie, but he needs to run. Level 6 is up on Chuen, but he hasn't gone for any points in Assassinate, so it looks like he is going to give up on the chase. Nevertheless, you got the mid-layer strike. You're going to be very happy with that as Ponlo. He is still trying to go in, and he will. Battery cell popped. Shrapnel is there from Chuen. Oh, Ponlo! Oh, that's not. You can't pause yourself, Ponlo. I was going to make a reference to the anime, but then I realized you haven't watched it anyway, so I won't.
I'm going to watch
Bottom lane.
One.
Alright. He's going to try and go for a run. Chase is on. Charlie doesn't have any spells to throw out, but Hanson's getting plenty of damage off, and eventually they're going to die. But Chuen has also gone down mid lane. So they probably find an even better trade here in the mid lane as JMV ends up picking off the kill while they're at it. He pops the Arcane Rune. Meanwhile, bottom lane, there's a bit of a type going on here. Hanskin getting very deep. He's going to back his way out. Charlie's just casually pushing the bottom tier 1 tower. Back down to the mid lane. Chuen is getting jumped right now by GMV. Stoikov's going to be there with the follow-up stun, and they will have their way with the sniper, but now Stoikov's in trouble. Still a nice cookie away is going to allow him to get out as Ponlo goes down. So Ivy punishing them for the rotation. Stoikov now with a double kill on the Leshrac. Chuen's life. Or even Charlie's life, because it looks like they were heading down towards the bot lane. Meanwhile, rotations are only coming into the mid here from Alliance, so it seems like they're getting ready to try and set up onto Stoikov again, but Ponlo's the one to get jumped as he is trying to secure the power rune, though the Conk's pushing back Stoikov is going to mean that it does get denied off, and Coop's actually the one to drop his S4's joined in. With the Fiend's Gate, Stoikov's going to drop S4, he says thank you very much, and he's out of there.
I like seeing that coming out from S4. That is her tagline, by the way. Just a heads up.
You should really join the tourism board, John. I know how popular you are over there now.
Oh yeah, got some good takes for tourism here. Oh, good hook.
Nice hook shot, Ponlo. Arrow's gonna land with the cock setup. Ponlo, he's fighting Stoikov once again. That high ground vision they had with the observer ward giving just enough for him to go for a blind hook shot. He does get caught by his song, but it's going to be nothing. Ponlo will happily die for this. If he dies, that is. And he will.
Yeah. You drag in the Naga, you force Song out, you drag in Addy as well, and your mid still falls.
He popped, but they've got the Mortimer's Kisses to come in. Problem is they've chained everything wrong. So Alliance, they're just going to run right out of it. Ponlo, he'll go after Coupe here. This is a very messy engagement. Everyone somehow actually surviving as now Stoikov going to move back in onto Charlie. Cogs not going to help out too much. Charlie's gone. In fact, Ponlo may also be caught, but looks like he's going to be okay for now. Trying to give Chuen the vision as they hookshot him back again. Stoikov's still being targeted, but everyone's dropping. The Leshrac finally going down as they'll move back in onto the Snapfire. S4 somehow still alive, finally dies into JMV. Is JMV? He's not going to make it. Chuen able to pick up a double kill. 3 for 3 trade. I just don't know how that team fight even happens. It's
pipe up for the team. It doesn't feel feasible to burst any of these heroes down as long as S4's there with the aura.
Oh, mid lane. Smoke has popped. Ponlo, he does break it. S4, though, looking to get caught, but no, the Spirit Earth does not land. In fact, S4 now going to turn it back around as they've got Stoikov once again, but they need the damage output and they haven't got it. Hanskin is going to drop S4 in danger as he was doomed up, but Ponlo's trying to hold them back, and he actually gets Artie out of this. Ponlo, somehow alive as well, is going to back his way out as they have found another, and it's going to be Zani. I can tell the root is there. They're going to hold him down. The Naga has been caught. Cookie will help out. Zani, though, he really has no great form of escape. They do pop the drums, though. He'll just run. The movement speed bonus is enough to allow him out of there as they just don't have the lockdown. Instead, J&B will tank the gank here from Alliance and will go down for his side. But at the end of the day, Ivy, they still got away with the tier 2 bottom tower. And, oh, Fiend's Gate? Trying to cut somebody off. They actually got Adi. They got the Doom. Hands up. High fives are given. They'll get an extra piece of the puzzle for their trouble.
You still lose out on this opportunity to kill off Zani, but
he's got the Fiends Gate right behind him, in fact, so never mind. It's not really a man-up, but rather he's just got the whole army incoming. Stoikov's going to join in to try and help out. They are dropping like flies here, Alliance. They need to try and kite in and out of this. Though Zani is dropping rather low himself. They will lose the Aegis though on Chuen. Do they need to? Well, they kind of need to protect. Zani, very fast silence here on the Dragon Knight, but it's not going to be enough. Zani's gone. The Alliance really making use of the Aegis now. Find Stoikov as well. Enjoy, you lose the Aegis, but you get so much out of it.
You see that opportunity to kill off the Naga?
By JMV is now he'll look to turn this one back around. Ponlo still being very annoying just with the Conk standing there. As Zani's going to show up now on the Naga Siren. He'll go for an ensnare onto Hanskin, but S4 is right behind to try and save, and they will do so as he does heal him up. Now JMV's back in the one in trouble. As he does get caught out by the Cogs and he's going to go down. Meanwhile, Charlie gets doomed up, but he's already in the Dragon form. He's got the Ancient Black Dragon going. So now the rest of Ivy just need to run the hell out of there. Zani's moving back in. The Doom's wearing off. I don't know about this. Pitamalis is going to hold him down. Ponlo's going right into the team fight. He'll get a Cogs off, but doesn't end up going down. So Ivy have got one for their trouble. They've still got Song. That's actually a very nice setup. But where are you going with this? Where's the follow-up to the song? They found Chuen. That's what they really wanted. They'll try for the sniper, though he's actually a pretty tanky boy. He survives through a Chuen. He's still fighting back, still trying. Artie's down. Zani's going to move in on the Naga. They do at least get the sniper down. This could be the team fight Ivy's been looking for such a long time. There's S4 now going to be targeted. Drop the Fiend's Gate, but the stun is there. They will take him out. There's Ivy finally finding some light at the end of the tunnel. Will have Roshan their way. As Alliance, they do end up losing the team fight.
It's a dragged out team fight. It takes a buyback out from JMV, but it works out in the end. They're not able to fully focus down Zani. And the Doom coming out was actually big. It prevented any sort of plays, so the control from Dragon Tail not coming out in that last fight. Roche, it's falling slowly. They've got the hook on
they're looking to move in. Charlie, he's in.
Oh.
It is picked up by Stoikov. And he'll just run away immediately, or will he? Come back in for Ponlo. Meanwhile, I mean, they've still got Charlie and set up. He'll be forced to pop his BKB to back out of this one. He'll go for a run, but the chase is on. Blink away is there, and he doesn't really have to worry about terrain, so he'll be fine. As now Hanskin gets caught out. We'll pop the Lotus Orb to try and escape, but it will not be good enough. He is gone. Ivy suddenly looking like the stronger team here in this game too.
A bit early on the Roche check for Alliance. See if they get lucky with a fast timer. Ivy are ready to fight into that though. Like, they are fully set.
Alliance are the ones set up here, John. They've got their vision down. Looks like they want to try and go again, and JMV's already been caught out. I believe I heard a Doom in the backside. Who'd they catch? It is Ponlo trying to make the jump in onto the Naga. Siren Zani, though, just going to turn right back around. It's going to be a 1-for-1 to start things off for Ponlo. No, never mind. Ponlo's still alive. Instead, the Doom is out onto Chuen now. They've got the sniper. They'll lock him down with the ensnare, but they need to get within range because Chuen is just fighting back. He won't mind. It's 2-for-0 so far in the favor of Alliance. They will look for another. They have found Zani and the Naga Siren. Arrow is going to connect. Zani, a sitting duck right now, still has the song available, but Charlie's popped the BKB. He couldn't care less for the song. They have got the Naga, and suddenly they can go for a lot more. The snap buy down as well. John, Zani doesn't have buyback goal.
Yeah, he bought out the Swift Blink.
Now, the Naga Siren illusions, we'll see him now.
Oh.
Jump in is there. They'll try. Ade, he's out with the Doom out. It has caught on to Chuen, but he got his BKB off in time, so he's just fighting back. It's a huge mess in the mid lane, but it seems to favor Alliance. Or does it? The sniper now in trouble. They've locked down Chuen. They'll have their way with him. Meanwhile, though, Charlie, he'll just keep going. He wants that Leshrac real darn bad, and they'll find Stoikov, and now they're onto the Naga Siren. Kisses pop, song cancelled. It's still such a mess of a fight. Zani's trying to deal with Charlie, but Charlie pops the BKB in that dragon form, and now Zani's a sitting duck. No cookie available. He'll have to run the old-fashioned way. Rather, no song available. The arrow does connect. Arrow connects as well, and oh, the Naga's gone. Zani, he's trying to run, but there's no way out. He is going to drop. Another lost team fight here for Ivy.
They go all in. They have the right idea, jump Chuen, but they pour all the resources on that and ignore.
Finally going to wear off here from Zani. But it just seems like they can't really stop Alliance from pushing these top racks now. Stoikov pops the BKB, trying to rush it onto S4. S4 being forced off back the way of his team. They are still chasing with the Nihilism now popped. Everyone being ghost formed here in Ethereal, but the arrow's going to land. They've got the Leshrac locked down for a little bit. Ponlo will go down, but there goes Stoikov. He just dies back. And now with Zani just trapped up on the Naga, nowhere to go but down. He should just die, and he will. No buyback. Ponlo buys back though. He'll get a nice hook shot, but the GG's called. Alliance have got this one 2-0. As Ivy. I mean, these have been some pretty rough losses here, John, because again, every game that we watched today from the